I'll give you like a 3, 2, 1,
okay.
Go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Storytime with the Uhuru Kijiji Childcare Collective, Black Power Bedtime Stories for Kids, where we share a revolutionary children's story just before bedtime. I am Morgan Brackenridge, and I am a volunteer with the UKCC. Tonight we will be reading Sulwe, written by Lupita Nyong'o and illustrated by Vashti Harrison. Sulwe was born the color of midnight. Well, I can't even see. I gotta pull mine up. Okay. Sorry, guys. She looked nothing like her family, not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn. Baba, the color of dusk, and Mick, her sister, was the color of high noon. Hardly anyone at school looked like Sulwe either. People gave her sister Mick pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. People gave Sulwe names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Sulwe felt hurt every time, so she hid away while her sisters made lots of friends. Sulwe dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. So she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness. That hurt. She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to her makeup. Oh no, she would hear about this from Mom. Sulwe decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods. With a stomach ache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful, not just to pretend. I want to have daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky? Amen. When Mama came in to wake her for school the next morning, Sulwe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Aww. Mama asked, "What is your name, Sulwe?" she muttered. "And what does it mean, star?" Sulwe whispered. "Brightness is not in your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty," Mama said, rubbing Sulwe's stomach, the way she always did to comfort her, "you are beautiful," Sulwe sighed. "Well, you are beautiful to me, but you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful, my sweet. Real beauty comes from your mind and your heart. It begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now up you get up and out you go." Excuse me. How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seemed to see it? How could she be a star? That night, a shooting star appeared at Sulwe's window. "The night sent me," the star said. "Come with me." Sulwe hopped onto the star and off they went. "Long ago, at the beginning of time," said the star, "there was night and day, and they were sisters. They loved each other very much, but people didn't treat the sisters the same. People gave Day pet names like Lovely and Nice and Pretty. People gave Night names like Scary and Bad and Ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, Night got fed up and walked right off the earth. Uh-oh. Oh, y'all cannot see that. They stayed behind and enjoyed making everybody happy in the sun. But the day grew too long. Day began to really miss her sisters. So did everyone else. There had to be a way to get her back. Day set off to find Night, and she did. I miss you, said Day. I miss you too, said Night. But you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark. You're right, I don't, Day replied. But what I do now is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see. Night returned and the people rejoiced. We need the darkness, Night, to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves. The stars chimed in. Brightness isn't just for the daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some light can only be seen in the dark. While day has a golden glow, with the night, everything had a silver sheen, elegant and fine. Day told her sister, when you are darkest when you are darkest is when you are the most beautiful. It's when you are most you. Could it be that night did not need to change? Not even a little, not even at all. Now that night and day were back together. Y'all, my thing is messing up. Now that night and day are back together, a little bit of night returned to day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of day returned to night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from the moment on and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people chose to see it or not. You see, the star explained, we need them both on their sunniest day and their darkest night, and every shade in between. Together they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful. So we rose the next morning, learning there would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if she ever needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up at the sky on the darkest night to see for herself. So we felt beautiful inside and out.
Thank you. Thank you, Morgan, for reading that. So we have a few questions. Okay, so Sulwe dreams of being lighter skinned so that she can make real friends like her sister. Why do you think Sulwe believes she must have lighter skin in order to make friends? Can anyone answer?
Can you hear Torin? Hello? Can you hear me? Come closer and speak up. Hello?
Hello?
Just talk. Okay. What I think is that she thinks she has to have lighter skin because because all of her family has a slightly lighter skin than she does. And she thinks if she had lighter skin, she might be making as many friends as her sister.
Terrific. Good answer. And you're right. So our next question is, have you ever felt that way about your skin color, any aspect about how you look? Now, I can honestly say yes, because I am one of the darker skinned, African women. And as a kid, I did get teased for being dark. And just like Sulwe, as I grew up, I realized that my darkness was a form of beauty, not something to be ashamed of. Has anybody else ever felt that way?
I have felt that way. And when I was a kid, and I felt like I didn't have any friends, because I was darker than my family, and so I had like Zoe too. I didn't come out as much as her.
Oh, good answer. Good answer. So how do you feel now? What makes you so special now and so important to this world?
The thing that makes
Go ahead.
the thing that makes me, what was the question again?
How do you feel about yourself now, and what makes you special?
What makes me special is that I know that I'm Black in all ways, and if people say mean things about me, I just know that I'm Black and I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are beautiful. You are so beautiful. I'm glad you really understood the story. Thank you so much for helping me out. So at this point for adults, we have a few announcements. If I can get them up. And even if not. Okay, so we'll start by saying the African National Women's Organization calls on Black women and our supporters to attend the Black Women's Convention. The BWC is an annual gathering of our membership and working class Black women who believe that capitalist colonialism must be destroyed in order for African women to be free. We organize these conferences because we believe that by building an organization that is dedicated to raising deep struggle against the devastating impact of colonialism in the lives of African women around the world, we will fortify our efforts to defeat capitalism despite our borders or our conditions. The first night of our convention will be a social gathering at the Uhuru House in St. Louis, where we will enjoy food, music, and spoken word. So, don't you want to go? You definitely don't want to miss this. So register today at convention.anwouhuru.org. Second announcement, join us for the second annual Black Mothers March on the White House. The Black Mothers March on the White House is a coalition of Black-led organizations that have been involved in the struggle to rescue our children from the custody of the state. We exist to expose the systemic attack on Black women and the Black family by the US government. The US government has been able to perpetrate this terror on our communities under the guise of protecting children, using the Department of Human Services, usually referred to as Child Protective Services. So register for the BMM, that's blackmothersmarch.com. Next announcement, the African National Women's Organization needs your help to support the work of the Uhuru Kijiji Childcare Collective. So if you enjoyed tonight's story and would like to support this and other projects coming out of the UKCC, we call on you to donate. Our goal for tonight's story time is $100. You can make your contribution by going to anwo.org/donate. Choose one-time donation or become a sustainer. You can also cat bash us at AnwoUhuru. Next, support AMWO's Economic Development Project, Decolonize Hair and Body. Decolonize Hair and Body are natural personal care products that highlight the natural ingredients and traditional care practices used by indigenous people around the world. With products like Imperialism is Dying, Pudding, and Liberation Hydrating Mist, you're sure to find something that complements your needs. Support today by volunteering with us, joining our marketing committee, or purchasing from our website at decolonize.com. We call on African women from around the world to join the African National Women's Organization, the only anti-colonial, anti-imperialist revolutionary organization for Black women. We have members in Africa, Europe, and the United States. Join the international collective of women building the revolutionary capacity of African women. Join our Uhuru Kijiji Childcare Initiative. Help organize revolutionary childcare collectives that support African children and protect African mothers. When African mothers are supported, then they can support the African Revolution. To learn more about membership and join, visit amwouhuru.org/join. In closing, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us this evening for tonight's reading of Sulwe, and we hope to see you next time. Uhuru.